Hello, welcome to Sasha's Soul Studio. Today is day 7 of my project, Vlogger 19. And today we're talking about books that I like, that I love, that impacted me in some way, in a good way, rather. That's why I remember them, that's why I like them. And the book that I would love to recommend, I think they are really, really worth the recommendation. And good word. They deserve that. So the first one, look at it, it's all messed up. It's read all over many, many times by me and my husband. And this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful book, Conversations with God. I know it's a mirror because I'm using selfie camera again. Forgive me. That's how you make it easy on yourself and less stressful. No stress, just do it. Do you want to make a video? Make a video. No excuses. Even if it's a selfie camera and you staring at yourself, talking to you. Anyways, I love this book. And I will be always coming back to it, I think. It's the truth of life. Just regular stuff, seriously, but put in such a easy read that it's hard to put down. Even when you start over, it's just you want to read it. And it wasn't like that from the beginning. My husband told me about this book, and he always had it on the coffee table. He always read it since the beginning of our relationship. And I was kind of interested, like, what is this book? Why are you reading it all the time? What is so special about this book? And I would take it, I would look through it, I read a page or two, but it never resonated with me. I don't know why, but I kept trying. And one day, after one of those trial moments, I could not put it down, and I read it in one day. I don't know. I guess my vibrations got on the right wave, and I was finally ready. That's why there is no reason to force anything on yourself or anybody at all, because when you're ready, and everything you need will come to you. Don't chase, don't force, don't push. Just breathe and live and love, and it will all come to you whenever you truly need it. So yeah. I mean, this book, every word is just, it's like was coming outside of me. It's like it's almost as if I read every word. It's like all my thoughts and perceptions, they just put cohesively into good words and readable material. So I didn't discover anything new. It's just every single word I read, it's like it was coming from something. It's like I always knew it. It's just reconfirmed. It confirmed that everything I thought, my all thoughts confirmed in this book. So yeah, I love to look at it here and there. I read it a couple times at least. Okay, let's move on. Raw food, my passion, my everything. Exactly, it's like goes together with Conversations with God. It's like so natural, so like, come on, yes, it is what it is, period. What is there to talk about? So it's all spelled out in this book. about how we should eat, what is the right way to eat for our species. I mean, there's no right or wrong exactly. Everything is relative, right? But you know, where if you're trying to get to health and back to natural ways, like I do, it's spelled out here. Even though Victoria Butenko, the author, is no longer raw. It's ridiculous. I wish she would reread her own stuff because it's good. It's very well written, makes all the sense in the world. I don't know why she completely forgot about all of it, or most of it. Okay, let's move on. That's the book that came in very timely in my life, Between Death and Life by Dolores Cannon. This book totally changed my perspective on death and on afterlife. You know, Dolores Cannon is regressional hypnotherapist, and this book basically came from all the stories from her clients when they were in the under the hypnosis, regressional hypnosis, and they were telling the stories of what happened to them in previous lives, when they died, how they felt, where they got into, what happened, what it looks like, what it feels like. And man, that's the perfect. And I read this book shortly after my miscarriage, so it gave me a good understanding what happened to my baby. And it's a really, really good read for anybody who lost somebody they love and cared for deeply. It really explains very well what happens with their souls, and it totally changed my attitude towards death. You know, from fear, like total fear, complete fear, like that was my fear number one, the fear of death, really. And I was like, I almost can't wait. Kind of. I still want to spend time with my babies and my grandbabies, you know, but I definitely do not fear it, or not to the same degree, not nearly to the same degree which I used to. Okay, then what we got into unschooling. Me, I got into unschooling, and it's Dumbing Us Down by John Taylor Gatto. Yep, it just, hold on, sweetie. It just explains what's wrong with our school system, how messed up it is. And again, it's the same like conversation with God, same everything I read about raw lifestyle. This makes sense. Wake up, people. Makes sense. Makes total sense. If only you're ready to listen. It's like I was reading, again, it just confirmed. I knew all of that. I resisted school all my life, and then when I came across the information about unschooling, and I learned about authors that supported it and wrote about it, I started getting into schools into books like that, and like this one, say Summerhill School, A New View of Childhood by Neil Alexander Sutherland Neil. Yeah, wonderful. Love it. Same kind of stuff, just in schooling. They all talk about the same thing. And then to go deeper into it when it comes to schooling, disciplining, controlling, and Raising Children Out of Control by Shafali Tabari. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce this. Basically, it spells out here why disciplining your child doesn't work and what will. It's a wonderful book. Wonderful. Again, didn't show me anything new. It's like intuitively I knew all these things, and that's how I already parented. But it just confirmed everything I thought, everything I believed in my head, and kind of, made me feel even stronger about how I feel about disciplining and raising my kids. So yeah, these are mainly the books that I actually have right now, and I can remember that I read and that could really be helpful to other people. That I believe they could be. And I really wanted to show you the books. Yeah, that's it for today. And tomorrow's topic. Oh, yes, I forgot. We are talking about what I eat and why I eat it. Let's talk about diet. Do you even pay attention? Do you even put thought in what you're eating and why you're eating this and that? Are you making conscious choices and decisions? Do you know about your food? You interested in knowing it, how you connect it to health and overall well-being and the planet, all this and that. Just share what you eat and why you eat. Explain why you do. You even give a thought why you eat what you eat. Okay. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. And I'll be here tomorrow. And I hope you will be here tomorrow too. See you.